Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick and in this video I wanted again do something different. Still it's all about games just like that, but I wanted to do a unboxing. And as you can see on the title of the video, this is the Nintendo Classic Mini with 30 games pre-installed and actually also no more games to be added otherwise. So yeah, those 30 games are the one and the only games that you will get. It's rated 7 years by PEGI. It's European status, 6+ for, I think this is Russian, because on occasion you also get Russian. And Germans probably don't think they are part of Europe, so they have their own rating system that also has to be added to it. So yeah, this is the front, the top, the bottom, the side with everything that's included in here. Yeah, this is the, well, from the shop. And of course the back. We have Super Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros 3, we have Donkey Kong, we have Mega Man 2, Metroid, Punch-Out, Castlevania, Final Fantasy, and my favorite, Zelda. Yes. Of course, we also have Super Mario Bros 2, Galaga Balloon Fight, Zelda 2, yeah. Ghosts and Goblins, Excitebike, Double Dragon 2, the original Mario Bros, Kid Icarus, Castlevania 2, again. And, wait a minute. Oh, there it is. I was already thinking there should be Kirby's Adventure on here as well. So, yeah. Totally looked... Yeah. It wasn't... yeah. Okay. On to it. Next. This thing... Yeah. This is what I am really dreading. I hope this is getting a little bit better, but it says... AC adapter is not included. See back for details. What does this mean? You need to buy something else to even make this, to even provide power to this thing. Yeah, Nintendo, I don't know why you do this. It was with the 3DS as well, or the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL. In Europe, you did not provide a power adapter with it. So anyone who was new at buying those things had to buy a separate power adapter and thus paying much more. I know you like to drop the costs of producing it so that you can sell it for cheaper, but that you have to get something extra just to make it work is not how you do things. Just saying. So, with all that done, let's open this up, shall we? Okay. And that's the box. Yeah. This can be done. We put that over there. This is the manual, operations manual, and I probably have to edit that one out. Stupid. Well, okay. Put that aside. Up to the next thing. Maybe, let's see, keep this for last, shall we? Okay. Actually, we will not have to do that for last, but I think I'll do this first. as this is the controller. Yeah, it feels really nice. It looks small. I think from the Nintendo Switch trailer, I think this is the size of those Joy-Con controllers if you put them to the side, and then when you hold them like this, it's something like that, although they have something underneath here. So yeah, buttons feel sturdy, feel good. Start, select, yeah, this takes back, although I never really owned a Nintendo back then. But a cousin of mine did, so, and I played those. And let's see, yeah, this is the power cord. Yeah, it has this length. I don't think it even comes close to compare to the actual, the original controller, but so be it. Let's put this aside. What have we here? Of course, this is the system itself. Yes, this is the system. Of course, this can't be opened. This is power, reset. This one feels different from the original. Yeah, because in the original you can push it equally down as far as the rest. So yeah, we'll do that later. Okay, what do we have more in this? Well, anyone who has watched the internet probably has seen it already. We have two sets of cables in here. HDMI cable, you plug it into the television, and this is the okay, I have to take some of my words back. This seems to be the USB power cable. So if you have a television set that you can hook, or a computer where you can hook this in for power, then you're still fine. Still, you will have to find a, how do I say it? You will have to find a adapter to put it in a wall socket, to put it on your, well, to get power out of that. And you need a, yeah. Still, I wish they had put something like that with it. I have to look if I have to get one myself, or have I one lying around still? And it's also functioning. I don't know. But we are from here, and actually what I wanted to do is make a comparison with its original big brother. Yes, these are the two. This is the original system. Don't have anything in here just yet. But I think if you see, well, yeah, I don't know. I should have taken out some NES games and put them, stack them together. Probably the height of two of those NES games. But as you can see, the front is pretty much similar, although the connector settings are different. This top looks also pretty much similar. We take this side, is, whoops, yeah, although there's a difference here. Let's take the bottom. Yes, we can see a difference here, because the NES has this nifty hood, but serves no purpose except that maybe it should have Yeah, I don't know what it's for and why there is this kind of thing. Well, still. If we go to this side, you see here, it has a audio and video for composite connector, which you, well, don't find on this one. So this one you can't hook up to an old TV. However, it should have software to emulate how that looks. Here we see the major difference. Actually, we see it in that it has reverse, because here this is the connector where you hook up on to the television, and then this is where actually the power is. That is the connector to put the AC adapter, the power adapter in, and well, on the left side of this one is actually the HDMI out. This one you can change channel 3 and 4, this if you have the AF of the R radio frequency switch. It's used for old televisions, don't worry about that too much. So yeah, that's a little bit of a size comparison to the old, to its big brother. And doesn't it look precious? A little beautiful, so adorable. Such an adorable little system, isn't it? Yeah. And well, the NES isn't the only one that I have picked out. I also have its successor, the Super Nintendo. That's how those two kind of, yeah, match up. As you can see, it really is a mini. Next up, ooh, this is gonna be a heavy one. Let's take out the big mammoth from the competitor. And when I say big, I really mean big. Dude, this thing dwarfs every other console out there. Well, maybe not the Xbox One, but dude, this thing is heavy compared with this. This is really light. It's maybe a few grams or something, while this is easily a few kilograms. Man, I can do exercise with these things, with the original Xbox. So yeah, this is much, this is how the size difference between those two scale up. I just wanted to show that off for the funs of it. Oops. Don't shake too much, don't shake too much. Then something else. This is the PS1, the PlayStation 1. This is the smallest version you get of the PlayStation, and it ain't that much bigger. If you look at this, it's just, it isn't that much bigger. It's, I hope you can see it. Yeah, it's, so maybe Sony, what do you think about that? Yes, Sony? There's a market for it. Because frankly, when I bought this thing, Nintendo gave a recommended price of 60 euros or something, if I remember it correctly. However, in the shops I had to pay 65 of these, 65 euros. These things sell like hotcakes, and if you can get several PlayStation 1 titles on something like this, and maybe even make it downloadable, yes, I think you will have a good solid market. However, these are old consoles. So next up, I am going to look at the current generation. And well, unfortunately, Nintendo has decided not to continue this line, and I am seeing how dusty this thing has become. I really should clean it up. And this is the one I'm actually using a lot. This is not the one that's collecting dust, actually. However, because of its finish, so in height, it pretty much matches the Wii U. If I am, yeah, pretty much it matches. I hope you can see it. The front, well, it is a little bit smaller, but then again, this is an old system. Where it is really tiny is, yeah, no contest on that. I really need to do some better cleaning. Okay, next up. Maybe you all are a little bit more familiar with this guy. Oh man, it's also heavy. The Xbox One S, the small edition of the Xbox One. Luckily they didn't call this one Mini, because yeah, this one is big, even now, still, it's big. However, it has also HDMI. Now when I look at it, it is turned around. Probably has no freaking influence whatsoever on how it is turned around. But is that also with the, yeah, the Wii U also had them upside down? Or is it the, and yep, the Nintendo Classic Mini has this thing upside down. Interesting. Well, let's put this back and take out the next one. And this will also be the final one, because more current gen consoles aren't here. And this one has been collecting even more dust. You know, those black things really are collecting dust. Or it's becoming really visible. Yes, this is the regular PlayStation Pro. Or not PlayStation Pro. Ha! I am not gonna buy that thing. It's not even worth the money. I don't even have a 4K television, but yeah. This thing is really tiny. It's precious. But then again, you can't really do anything more on this. Okay, now that I've done all of that, I want to do a little side comparison to this thing. First, let's use the current gen consoles. Pretty much in width, it's equal. And also if you look at, hey, the battery is charged. A little bit wider, yeah. And it's pretty much the same height. It's as if you have a, well, yeah, not the same height, but yeah. The area that matters is pretty much similar. Although this is the original block cube, just a print plate, and from here to there, stick, and not even thinking about ergonomics. This one really feels comfortable. PlayStation. Yep. This is a little bit wider. The PlayStation has a little bit more width in between the and that. Nintendo doesn't have that. This is really a tad bit wider. Yeah, of course I can compare wires or something, but that is not really. Also these ones are heavier, but that's because this one doesn't have a rumble feature. And no battery. This one, the PlayStation, again, Nick. This is the Xbox One S controller. And this one is pretty much, again, similar to how wide these are. At least this lines up pretty neatly with these buttons. Of course, yeah. But what you mostly want, actually what you probably want to know is, how does this compare to the original? Well, I've got a somewhat discolored version here. And as you can see, it's equal in width, equal in height. It is pretty much the same controller. However, if we are going to look at how long the cable is, even the controller is mini-sized. Yeah, I'm not even at the half of this, a half length of what this cable is. Can pretty much have some, man, even 1/3? No. Yes, it's 1/3 the length of the original controller. The cable of the newer version, well, luckily if you want to use this, and you can use this on the Wii U, you have pretty much the length of, well, how do I say it? You have to hook this up on the Wii remote, so you have a wireless. But if you want to use it for this, then yeah, you're not having much. This is more one you put behind your computer or something. If you have a computer that screen that is capable of outputting or getting HDMI in and outputting the audio again for that, which I currently have. So yeah, this one is probably going to be on my desk and not on my TV. So for that, I think this one looks really nice. I hope it also plays really nice, because this feels good. The control feels like, well, this one feels a little bit more hollow, as if there is a little ditch in the buttons themselves. However, these buttons, the start and select, are a little bit more higher, and well, the directional part is the same. However, here there is less of a ditch in it, less hollow as this. So yeah, that's it. I am gonna look if I really like the games. Well, I probably will like the games because they are very good games. I have tried out some of them before. Well, with Zelda and Mario you can never get anything wrong, so yeah, I think this is it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I am actually testing out my action cam, the GoPro, for this, as this is a small camera that I can, and it's also the only camera that I have. So Let me know in the comments below what you think of the video. If you want me to do some more unboxings like these, I'm planning to do one for the Nintendo Switch when it comes out. I'm not gonna buy the PlayStation 4 Pro because frankly I don't think it's worth the money if you already have a PlayStation 4. Just the graphical fidelity extra is just not worth it, so yeah. I'm eager to test this out. Maybe you will see some gameplay footage of that later, but until then, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope to see you back in my next video. Bye!